Now that's what I'm talking about. Wait till you see the cards. Wow, big changes. Okay. Number one, if you do want this content, head of the crowd, we do have this out in a YouTube membership. I do have a video on YouTube that does tell you what you get per membership. Let's look at this energy. I'm going to sit for a minute. I'm going to channel the messages. We also have the joint connection and super chats on Sundays if you do want to come and join us. Now, the first thing I'm getting is there's this revelation that divine masculine. I do think they're really thinking about you. For some of you, it could have been that they were maybe getting the PDF from you that you weren't feeling that you were worthy, you weren't feeling that they were giving the attention. And I'm noticing the candles. This also drops down to a 5, and this is big changes about to happen. This is like big ideas, grand ideas. This is to do with healing and transformation. Also feel within their own personal feelings. They're healing their inner divine feminine, which is, to do with the past, to do with their needs, to do with their ascension process. Regardless, I'm noticing the boat and it's up on the shore. I'm also seeing another one in the distance, and it's about really, setting a course here, returning back and wanting to repair, but also I'm noticing, what do you call them? I saw some the other day, and it could be a totem that we have coming through. And it could be the fireflies. There you go. Like you know what I'm talking about. I do feel this revelation that divine masculine is having is that it's okay to have his own feelings. And it doesn't have to be a he. It's okay for them to have needs, personal feelings, and to honor those things. And I think that's a really great thing to be seeing in divine masculine's energy as we go retrograde. I do feel when they do look to the past, they're really looking at the fact that, they haven't been able to achieve their best, maybe inside. And, when we do look at seahorse, which is a seahorse in reverse, there was an imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. We know this. We are walking the path. But also within their own lives of being able to have a moment to feel how they feel and to feel that it's okay to have those feelings, those notions, those needs, wanting those changes. I do feel they'd been in questioning and inside a karmic cycle for a while. And spiritually, they felt quite stuck. I feel they've even accepted the fact that this card in the heart of it says shift your energy, and it's a 10, right? What I'm seeing is they feel their vibration and their attention towards you for a very, very long time. I think they were thinking that maybe they would get over you, maybe it would get better, they would go back to thinking about you, feeling, etc., avoiding. No matter what they did, it all comes back to divine feminine and really themselves, because this is coming back to who they really are. The acceptance of what is true in their heart. And sometimes acceptance does come in the shape or form of acceptance. And I'm noticing back to the crowning energy, and I did see a small canoe up on the sand. It's like something has reached the port. It's like it's inland. It's more a grounded approach in viewing it, with the emotions, in the distance with the ship sailing. And I feel in a frequency sense, something to do with their past, they're coming to a very solid acceptance on. Interesting. I feel to a degree, within the connection between feminine and masculine, they're seeing that, this has really traveled the space of time between the both of you. This has been to the point where you do energetically enhance each other. There could be fights, there could be disagreements, there could be breakups and reconciliations, and you have been the tried and true. Both of you within the connection have evolved quite a lot over time. But it's a bit, really wanting to attract something in and work with an individual who's wanting to work with them. And I do feel they're really seeing divine feminine in the mix of this. I do feel they can be communicating, or they want me to go back. I do feel they can be communicating in relationship to, look, wanting to make peace with where they're at, maybe even having a chat to a karmic for those in a karmic relationship, and being very transparent, being very, look, I get it. This is where we're at. This is where things are. There's some unfinished business here, and I think they're addressing it. I think something that maybe was going to end, went backwards a bit, came back up again. I'm also feeling they've had enough time to think. This isn't about thinking anymore. This is about action. I do feel they realise that, yeah, this situation they've been thinking on in a while, the stagnancy, it's frustrating. Yeah, something is out of alignment with the karmic energy. This also can be those that are separated already and they're reviewing back to a karmic cycle, mentally, psychologically. Interesting. I do think some are coming across text messages that were sent many moons ago. And I feel that these text messages maybe don't even resonate with them anymore. They're kind of baffled when they look at them. I don't think this is in relationship to Divine Feminine. I feel it could be a text message that came through from an ex. It could have been, yeah, somebody's texted them. I think for some, it's almost like I see a moment where they're going to maybe go on a road trip. This could be creating separation. I feel, how do I explain it? Sometimes the universe will preordain a little bit of time away. This could be a road trip or something to that degree, a moment. Sometimes it can even be getting run down and then you're stuck home, so you've got that time to meditate. But somehow they're making reference to this, and it's going to give Divine Masculine a little bit of time to ascend. A lot of old emotions and feelings towards Divine Feminine are going to crop up. There also could be some subjects to do with their relatives, especially if there's a loved one on the other side. They do realise that they're needing to take care of their wellness better. This could be their health, their diet, their heart chakra. They're actually quite excited by new chapters. However, for some reason, I do feel some old situations are coming out of the woodworks, but they're looking at it in a different way at this point in time. They also need to be careful who they trust. But I do feel overall it is showing that there is going to be a rebirth, but it's their personal rebirth. I also feel who they're vibing with now is really changing. Yeah, there's a lot of clearing and a lot of confidence building here. It's almost honoring that feeling, honoring that role. I do feel this person's coming through really super traditional this week, but in a healthy way. Some of the ways they were dealing with things weren't necessarily wrong. Okay, there could be a playful text that they want to send to you. They're also saying, look, if it is one of those cliche kind of text messages, I'm sorry, Divine Feminines, for cross watchers, don't take it personal, okay? Don't take it personal, because they're trying to get in the door to have a chat. There is an insecurity in them, so sometimes this playful side, this yeah, it's like nervousness. That's the best way. So sometimes it could go below the belt. They are growing. They have grown. But it can come across initially, I feel, in a text message that maybe it's stayed the same. See it out. Huh. Okay, they're realizing that they want to do a whole lot more for you, but they're actually wanting to give to, it's almost like they're wanting to invest back in this. They do know there's going to be haters when it does come to this love connection between the both of you. They're aware of that. They know that there's some haters out there for them that maybe don't want you to both reconcile. But they've shifted. They've shifted, and I do feel there's an offer here. I do feel this is a moment where you can renegotiate the terms. We've got the reunion card. We do have marriage here, but it's long term. This isn't just in the interim. This is like, they're not looking at, quick. It's not a quick fix, right? It's the real world. So they're like, I'm willing to make these changes, and I know there's going to be like stepping stones. I'm wanting to. I've come to terms with my past. I'm opening up. I know I'm worth it. I need to get my confidence, connect to my inner child, communicate. Know that this is something that I know I can build with you. Know that this is somewhere I've been giving my cup to other situations, to healing, to the past, to recovering. It has felt unhealthy for me and for you for a while. I want to be playful with you. I might send a playful text to test where you're at spiritually, but I have ascended. I am the king. I will show that to you. All the cards are showing here in the long run that they could take a playful approach. They are very nervous. They do feel that they effectively, does it feel like, okay, in order to walk towards you, it could feel like walking through hell's gates? Yes, especially if there were some dirty deeds done dirt cheap, previous tense, speaking in code here. The reunion energy is something that they're working towards. It has shown up. They are thinking about marriage. This can be, and look, marriage, especially in a twin flame path, there's a rebuild, but it's that deep commitment. It's that deep connection they're wanting to go through. Some of them can be telling you that they've gone through a divorce. Some of them also are wanting to show you that they have got their life together in a better format where they're open. Some of them are going to communicate with you of some of the things that have gone down, and some of you also could be hearing some gossip. I do feel this for some of you can come through 3 individuals. Come through and join us for the joint connection at the end of the week, which is on a weekend. And we also have the super chats. If you want to join those, they're prepaid. Jump onto the premiere and grab your super chat. Otherwise, join us in the Members Hub. Readings, all information directly below. Take care.